Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's been good. I totally forgot to let you guys know that I do have a story about my cat, but to be honest, I've been so out of it these last few days. If you recall, we had just gotten the Rosetta Stone for this old man right here with a beautiful mustache. Um, and we were tasked to go and find all of the golden obelisks and translate the message on them. So that is what we're gonna do. And there's one right here. So, some of them are kind of like, how the fuck do you miss that? It's right there. So if we read it, it says, but a great warrior by the name of Sphinx. Man, I wonder who that could be. Translated ancient text has been added to your notes. It's obviously about me. Like, they didn't even try to sugarcoat it. It's so obvious. But I did do some of the pre-work of getting to it. I did one of the little challenges to open the way over here somewhere. Yeah, this part right here. I already hit all of the things. I did this earlier. Money. Which I did spend all my money last time on the lady that shakes her boobies and the monk pieces. Obelisk gate key for the great obelisk. That is very important. I will have to go there. This is golden obelisk number 2, so there's 3 more after this one. And this one says to defend the eternal Eye of Ra. But yes, I do have a story about my cat. My cat is an idiot. Quite frankly, he's so dumb. But he also is a big old mama's boy, and he loves me so, so much, but he doesn't want to admit that. He's very tsundere about it. But, he's a Maine Coon mix, so he's a very fluffy boy. And normally I like to give him a haircut, like a lion's cut, so that he doesn't have as much hair on him, because he was very messy as a small boy, as a kitten. He liked to play in the garbage, and he also has had and still has, since he was a kitten, sort of like a chronic digestive issue. So it's just easier if he just doesn't have hair, on his butt. But it has been a while since I've given him a haircut, so his hair was kind of long and fluffy. And, well, he had an accident, and he had poo all over himself, but it was like stuck to his bum. And he couldn't get it off by himself, and he was so embarrassed. He was hiding under the mattress of my dad's bed because he just didn't want to be seen at all. He was just so, you could tell he was embarrassed. He just did not want to come out. And I was trying to help him. And while trying to help him, he was freaking out. He was so upset and so angry. And, like, he was screaming bloody murder and just hooping and hollering and freaking out. But he doesn't do anything about it. Like, I'm a groomer and I used to specialize in cat grooming, so I'm not scared when a cat starts acting up. Like, as long as you're not scared and you stay nice and confident and you continue to handle them without any, like, fear, they don't understand. They're like, why aren't you scared of me? What's going on? And then they just kind of calm down a little bit. At least for me, for the most part. Like, if you're not acting scared of them, they don't know how to react to it. So they just kind of give up. They're like, well, this isn't working, and it's an awful lot of effort. So they do give up. However, it's like it's not a new thing for him, but he was acting like it was something brand new. And it was like, my guy, I'm just trying, and he was like, what the hell is going on in here? Because he was like, "Rah!" Like he was screaming, and I was like, bud, he. I just told my grandpa, I was like, don't worry, he's just being dramatic. Like it's fine, he's fine. But it does sound so much worse than it actually is. Wait, did I look at that one? I don't even remember which ones I looked at. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Will emerge as the chosen one. That's me, I'm the chosen one. Because it's not a video game if you're not the chosen one. But yeah, he was freaking out for no reason. And then afterwards, we were in the bedroom after he was all nice and dry and he was cuddling on I gave him my softest, most comfiest, warmest blanket. It's one from the Pokemon Center and it has Luz and Mareep on it. And oh my god, it is so soft and so comfy and warm. I gave him that blanket and then he pretended like he didn't want to use it and then went over and was like, oh, I guess I'll lay here. So I went over and I kind of covered him up a little so that he would be extra toasty. And he just sat there with like the look of gratitude and content on his face, like, you absolute idiot, you didn't have to freak out about it, you know I was gonna help you. And I've done this to him enough times that he should be used to it by now. Like, but it's not that bad. It's just me getting the poop off of you, and he was just so upset about it. Maybe he just wanted to keep it because it was making a huge mess, and he knows how much I hate messes. Because he was just like sitting down all over the place. Like, oh, I'm just gonna spread my mess everywhere. Like, I would really prefer you to not do that. He's so smart, but honestly, he's such an idiot. Like, he's so dumb. And I'm just like, my guy, why are you this dumb and this smart at the same time? I don't get it. Like, but maybe this just he knows that I would never hurt him, and he is so in love with his mama. Like, he's such a little mama's boy that even though he was like freaking out and scrambling around, there wasn't a single scratch on me. Like, he wasn't doing anything. His claws are all in the way. Listen, I love how this boulder just so happens to go exactly there. I believe it's just a golden piece, but you know, you might as well. I was coming up here for this. I think this is the last one. Or the first one? The shadow of set will descend upon us. Okay, now it's going to tell us all of it together. When I go see the old man, we'll say it. But I could look it up in my thing, but it's gonna repeat it anyways. So we'll just wait. Want to go get that piece though. You know, I've had dreams. I've had so many dreams about living in this part of this world, specifically, like the Sphinx world. Like, imagine there was just like some caves and like a living system right here. Because I've dreamt about it a bunch of times, which I know is very specific and random, but I've had dreams of that. Isn't that weird? Like, this is one of those games that's been so ingrained into my mind and including my subconscious that I dream about it. Like, good lord. But I also just have a lot of very vivid dreams, especially video game dreams, all the time. I love video game dreams. For me, like, when most people think of a horror dream or nightmare or something, you think like, oh my god, getting attacked by zombies in my dream would be terrible. Not me. For me, that's a free horror movie, and I get control as if it's like a game. So if something bad happens, I can just back up and try again with a new save file or something. Or I learn stuff about it, and when it starts over, I have new information. I don't know how you guys feel about dreams. I love it when they have, like, spooky zombies and demons and stuff. Like, hell yeah. Go around. Now I gotta go see the old man, I think. With the mustache. Because I did what he asked. Oh, are these guys sitting in their house? That'd be cool. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, guys? What'd you find? 100 scarabs. Thanks, dude. This. Oh, I have to talk to him again. Man. Pain in the ass. Alright, guys. He reminds me of the bad lip sync Yoda. Just the way that he's always like, I love him. Do you guys like the bad lip sync stuff? I'm gonna be real. I didn't watch Walking Dead, but I watched the bad lip sync Walking Dead, so I totally know the Carl Papa song. But I didn't really watch the show, but I do have a basic knowledge of it because of memes and jokes and stuff. Another eye. I want to be able to run around. Go faster. So I think that the old guy, is he down here? Or is he in the other section? I think he's down here. 1 second, guys.
Molly, stop it.
I have Molly with me in the room today because my dad is not here, so she cannot be left by herself. I mean, she can, but it's not recommended just because she has a lot of really bad habits. she likes to chew on herself until she bleeds because she's a little butthead. And she's just sitting there doing that. Like, no. Not gonna let you do that, girly. Not today, anyways. Pardon me, guys. I gotta come back here. That's what the whole you gotta take the translation of all of those after you go see the old man and then go up there. But I think you have to go talk to the guy. Like, you can't skip that part. Please behave. I'm not looking at you, but I can hear you. Like, you're not subtle at all. Not even a little. She's like, slurp, slurp, slurp. And then I yell at her or speak to her, and she's so surprised. Like, how did you know? Like, girl, you are not even a little bit quiet. Not even a smidge. All right. This time we're good. I'm not gonna get distracted. I mean, I'm probably gonna get distracted, but I'm gonna try not to get distracted in a way that I can't come back.
You have done it. You translated the 5 golden obelisks of Heliopolis. This message is incredible. The ancients foresaw that darkness would descend upon us and inscribed the ancient prophecy of Ra on the obelisks. When the age of Osiris comes to an end, the shadow of Set will descend upon us. But a great warrior by the name of Sphinx will emerge as the chosen one to defend the eternal Eye of Ra. It is you, you are the chosen one. I don't know what to say. It's literally written in plain English. Why did they write that? I want you to take this to help you on your quest. It is a magical statue which is set to unlock the great obelisk on the cliffs above the South Beach. You must succeed in your quest. The fate of all lies in your hands. Good luck, great warrior.
Like, yeah, you got the Hathor statue. Yep. Plop. So, like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Pokemon movie 2000 with Lugia, and then they were like, and the world will turn to ash. Like, bro. At least with that one, it could have been. But with this one, the prophecy is, like, literally, it's so obvious. Like, oh my god, the chosen one is gonna be this guy. Like, when has a prophecy ever been that specific? To actually tell you, like, oh yeah, this is the chosen one, they're gonna, like, do the thing. Don't even worry about it. Like, what kind of fucking prophecy is that? There's no mysticism in there, there's no riddle. They're just like, oh yeah, it's this guy. Hey dudes. These guys all speak in, like, ancient tongue. So, unless you have the Rosetta Stone, you can't speak to them, because it'll just be gibberish. Stop. I can hear you. Young lady. Oh, Haggard. Very magical. And this ancient prophecy gave me a thing that only recently started existing. A canopic vase. Molly, cut it out. You can't sit here and eat your feet. I'll wrap them up so you can't access them anymore. Then what? Yeah, lay down. Behave. Don't eat your feet.
Nothing here. Oh, aside from several hundred dead bodies. I want all corners of the castle inspected carefully. Set is infuriated because we've yet to find the intruder. We'll hunt around the clock if necessary. We are wasting time here. Come, we'll go to the north wing.
And they just, just so happened to not turn around when all that light started happening. It was fine. It's just convenience.
A long time no see, my friend. Yet another Knopic vase safely delivered. I'm sure we'll have you back to your old self in no time.
Yeah, totally.
Until then, we need you to gather as many artifacts and bits of information as you can. You're doing great so far. Keep up the good work. See you soon.
I reckon. One sec, guys. I got a text message. I'm just gonna check it, make sure it's not an emergency. I mean, I know it's not an emergency because I know who it is, but hey. Sorry. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So, I downloaded Tinder again because I wanted to meet more people in real life because I have plenty of friends online, I suppose, but I don't really know anyone in real life in my area at all. Like, which is kind of sad because I've lived here for a long enough time that I should at least know some people, but I don't. Anyways, so I started talking to this guy, and I'm gonna be real, he kind of has my attention right now, because he showed me he has his old Pikachu plushies from when he was like 6 years old, and I find that shit so goddamn precious. Like, hell yeah. I love it. Like, I can't even be mad about it. Oh, I don't think I wanted to fall down. That might have been a mistake. Because I want to go... Oh, no, I guess it's not. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it is a mistake. Okay. Oh! Wrong area. Okay, oh, cool. It just brought me up here. Awesome. Because I didn't really want to have to go all the way back around just for this part. Oh. Oh, I think I fucked it up though, because I gotta push the button to open it back up again. Damn it, I do have to go back around. Or maybe I can just like, now I can jump off. What? And hopefully it's open now. Is it? Is it? Yes! Okay, cool. Well, just a little bit of cheese, I suppose. But I'm not mad about it, because I really didn't want to have to go back around. Finish from Jersey and fluent in French. gosh, you guys, listen, I'm such a boy crazy individual. But no, I have a crush on Lily Do, and we have the same video game, which is crazy because my favorite video game ever is The Legend of Dragoon for PlayStation 1. And I asked him if he had ever heard of it, and he was like, yo, shut up. And then showed me his phone screen background, which was a Legend of Dragoon background, and I was odd. Because never in my days have I ever met anyone else that even knows about it, let alone it's their favorite. So, I got a crush. A big, huge crush. This. I enjoy this puzzle. This is a good one. Oh yeah, I have to go this way first. Okay. Yep, I gotta go in there. Makes sense. Let's do this. And get flat. Oh no! Didn't last long enough. Okay, so I gotta get flat first and then hit the lever. And then book it. Book it, dude, book it. Go, go, go. Go. Get in there. Okay. Alright, now there's 3 of us. Cool. And now we're 3. Uh-huh. Let me look around. Let's look around. Nothing this way. I have 0 trust. 0. Nothing this way. I want to get all the secrets. And this guy. Okay, get up there, dude. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Put this one here. Sure. And we'll put this one. And this one. Nope. Stop. This one. Yes. Okay. Alright, so those 2, I want to stay there for now. Let's see what's this one. What do we got? Oh, I gotta bring electricity here. Okay. So I think these guys need to be on the opposite ends. Alright, let's see what's that way. Give me the Abido's jewel. obvious trap. It's obvious. Like, who would ever fall for that? Ever. I do because I'm doing it on purpose, but other than that, I don't think anyone would do that. Wait, get up. Get up. This one. Oops. I missed entirely, but that's okay. I come back. I gotta do it at least 2 more times because I gotta get all this stuff down here. I want to get all of them. I don't think it's necessary to get all of them, but I want to. But it's okay. I can do it. And I can get there a little quicker this time because I don't have to get the other ones. Alright, flame me up. Still can't get over his walk cycle. Every single one of them are just amazing. Like when he's on fire, when he's electrocuted. Just love it. He's so charming. I think he's charming. Maybe that's just my own personal opinion, but I love it. This is one of my faves. Oops. I also love it when he like lands and he's like, poof. Like you feel it. There's just that one over there. Can I jump from here? No. Okay. So I gotta go from the top. Let's go one more time. I'm not texting. I wasn't texting. You can't tell. He. Also, I just kind of like how they're just chilling here. He's like, well, he was doing something. They look around. I want to say he does other things too. Like I think he yawns. Like he's tired. I'm like, bro, me too. Anyway, I was hoping he would do some more interesting things, but I guess not. Alright. Well, again. Hey. Camera sometimes a little wild. You know, I'm circle 50 times, it's not going to make the floor any softer. But you do you, girl. I think she's figured it out. You probably can't hear her, but it is, she's quite loud. She's just like repeatedly spinning. This is where I wanted to go at all. Dang it. I wanted to go over there. Shit. Oh, now I can't make it over there either. Can I jump between here and there? Molly, stop. I don't know. It's not cute. You're gonna lose your feet entirely, and then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with no feet at all? Exactly. You'll be sad. She just doesn't want to have her feet anymore. She's gonna lose her feet's privileges. Young lady, I am not joking with you. The issue that she's having is apparently there's a lot of poison sumac in our backyard. But I don't understand how she's getting it because we don't let her go near the areas where they are. It's like right up against the fence. We don't let her anywhere near there. But apparently she's covered in poison sumac like all the time. So she's like extra allergic, I guess. But man, I really just like want to put a call on this girl because she won't leave it alone. I'm about to turn around and start, you know, wrapping her up in gauze so she can't do it, but then she's gonna be upset, and it's like, I don't care that she's upset, it's gotta get done at some point. She can't just like not have her limbs anymore. Yeah, I'm talking about you, young lady. You better cut it out. You're being wild. Yeah, you're being wild. Electrified. Whoop. Come back with fire. Here? Yes. Just go quick. Ooh. Get those two. And then I'll be good. I think that's all of the onyx scarabs in this section. Pretty sure. Knock it off. Don't make me come down there. I can hear you. You are not being quiet. You're slurping so loud. Put this back up. I don't want to punish you, young lady. I really don't want to. Please just behave. You have to keep your feet. You can't shoot them off. I'm sorry. They're attached. They're not going anywhere. I know it's itchy, but that's not helping. You're just spreading it. I think I don't hear you. You're ridiculous. What a ridiculous animal. It's not that I dislike dogs, but man, dogs are obnoxious. I think they can be very obnoxious. Great, now I just need electricity, but I also need to swap my guys around. Like, you have to keep your feet. I know you don't like it, but it's too bad, so sad. Zap me, dude.